FIFA just dropped the 11 nominees for the Puskas Award, and I'm ranking every single one. But my number one pick is going to make Arsenal fans furious. Let's get into it. Alright, before we dive in, quick context. The Puskas Award goes to the most beautiful goal of the year. It's voted 50% by fans and 50% by FIFA experts. Voting closes December 3rd, so get your votes in. Last year, Alejandro Garnacho won it with that insane overhead kick against Everton. But this year's list, it's stacked. We've got Declan Rice, Lamine Yamal, some overhead kicks that'll blow your mind, and even a goal from Indonesia that has 270 million people ready to vote. I'm ranking these from 11 to 1 based on three things: technical difficulty, importance of the moment, and pure aesthetics. Let's go. Starting at number 11, we've got Lucas Ribeiro from Mamelodi Sundowns. This is a nice goal. He turns, burns down the field, and finishes well. But let's be honest here, he beats one challenge and runs in a straight line. Here's the thing. This goal screams, FIFA desperately wanted a Club World Cup moment on this list. There were way better goals this year that got snubbed. Mickey van de Ven's goal, robbed. But FIFA needed to promote their expanded tournament. Rating: technical 5 out of 10, importance 6 out of 10, aesthetics 6 out of 10, total 5.7 out of 10. Sorry, but this shouldn't be here. Number 10, Lamine Yamal. Now before Barcelona fans come for me, Lamine Yamal is incredible. At 17 years old, this kid is already world class. But this specific goal, it's basically the Arjen Robben special. Cut inside from the right, curl it far post. Don't get me wrong, it's beautiful. The technique is clean, but Robben scored like 50 of these. And honestly, this isn't even Yamal's best goal of 2025. He's scored better. The nomination feels more about WHO scored it than the goal itself. Rating: technical 7 out of 10. Importance 7 out of 10. Aesthetics 7 out of 10. Total 7 out of 10. Elite player but not the most original goal on this list. Number 9 is Amr Nasser from Farco against Al Ahly in Egypt. This is a lightning-fast bicycle kick. The ball comes in and Nasser just reacts. No time to think, pure instinct, overhead, kick into the net. What makes this special is the speed of execution and the fact that Farco shocked Al Ahly with this goal. The technique is clean. The moment is big for Egyptian football. But when you compare it to some of the other acrobatic goals on this list, it doesn't quite have that extra special something. Rating: technical 7.5 out of 10. Importance 7 out of 10. Aesthetics 7.5 out of 10. Total 7.3 out of 10 solid bicycle kick. But we've got better overhead kicks coming. Number 8. Carlos Orantia from Atlas. The goalkeeper partially clears a looping cross, and Orantia, showing incredible composure, skillfully juggles past a defender and then sends a perfect volley into the top corner. The skill here is ridiculous. The juggling, the balance, keeping his eyes on the ball while moving past the defender, then the execution on the volley. This is technique on top of technique. It's like watching a street footballer pull off tricks in a competitive match. Rating: technical 8 out of 10. Importance 7 out of 10. Aesthetics 8 out of 10. Total 7.7 out of 10. This deserves way more attention than it is getting. Number 7. Alejandro with an overhead kick for Vitória against Cruzeiro. The cross is partially cut out, but Alejandro adapts instantly, spins on his heels, and improvises an overhead volley into the far top corner. What I love about this is the improvisation. This wasn't a planned bicycle kick. The ball didn't come to him perfectly. He had to adjust mid-motion and still execute flawlessly. That's what separates good overhead kicks from great ones: the ability to adapt and still finish. Rating: technical 8 out of 10. Importance 6 out of 10. Aesthetics 8.5 out of 10. Total 7.5 out of 10. Beautiful goal, but there are better overhead kicks coming. Number 6. Alessandro Daiola from Cagliari. This is pure tiki-taka magic. Cagliari play their way out of a corner with quick, clever, interlaced passing. It's like watching Barcelona in their prime. Then Daiola finishes it with a perfect curling strike from an acute angle past the Venezia keeper. The team goal aspect is beautiful. The movement, the one-touch passing, the vision. And then Deola's finish is just chef's kiss. This is the kind of goal that makes you appreciate football as a team sport. It's not just about individual brilliance, it's about the collective. Rating: Technical 8 out of 10, Importance 7 out of 10, Aesthetics 8.5 out of 10, Total 7.8 out of 10. Gorgeous team goal. Number 5, and this is where it gets interesting. Rizky Ridho from Indonesia with an absolute thunderbolt from a distance. Why is this so important? Indonesia has 270 million people. The voting power behind this goal is massive. Pure power, perfect technique, and an absolute rocket into the top corner from way out. And the context matters. This could be the first time an Indonesian player wins a major FIFA award. The whole country is voting for this. Don't be surprised if this wins the whole thing, just based on fan votes alone. When you've got 250 million people behind you, that changes everything. This is the ultimate dark horse. Rating: Technical 9 out of 10, Importance 8.5 out of 10, Aesthetics 9 out of 10, Total 8.8 out of 10. The people's champion right here. Number 4, Kevin Rodriguez from Kasimpasa. This volley is ridiculous. He's directly underneath a headed clearance from 25 yards out, and he just volleys it back into the far top corner the first time. No hesitation, perfect technique. What makes this special is the difficulty the ball is coming down at him. He has to generate all that power going up and still place it perfectly in the top corner. The goalkeeper doesn't even move, he just watches it fly past him. This is the kind of strike that defies physics. Rating: Technical 9.5 out of 10, Importance 8 out of 10, Aesthetics 9.5 out of 10, Total 9 out of 10. One of the purest volleys you'll ever see. At number 3, Pedro de la Vega from the Seattle Sounders. This goal is insane. Alex Roldan sends a long, looping cross from just past midfield, and de la Vega first time doesn't even control it. Launches a precise volley from the edge of the box. Here's the crazy part. The ball hit the woodwork 3 times without touching the Sounders FC. It glanced the inside of the far post, bounced off the base frame, and pinged the near post before going in. The goalkeeper was absolutely frozen. This sealed a historic 7-0 win, the largest margin of victory in Leagues Cup history. And get this, no MLS player has ever won the Puskas Award. De la Vega could make history. Rating: Technical 9.5 out of 10, Importance 8.5 out of 10, Aesthetics 9.5 out of 10, Total 9.2 out of 10. This is poetry in motion with a touch of chaos. Number 2, Santiago Montiel. This might be the best overhead kick on the entire list. The ball floats out of the box after a clearance. Montiel wins a tackle and without hesitation launches himself into an overhead kick from more than 25 yards out. Let me repeat that. 25 plus yards. Outside the box. Bicycle kick. Top corner. Game winner. The stadium erupted. This wasn't just a goal. It was a moment that went viral instantly. The technique is perfect. The audacity to even try this from that distance is insane. Most defenders wouldn't even attempt it. Montiel sees it, commits 100%, and executes flawlessly. This is what the Puskas Award was created for, goals that make you say, how is that even possible? Rating: Technical 10 out of 10, Importance 9 out of 10, Aesthetics 10 out of 10, Total 9.7 out of 10. Absolute perfection. Number 1, and Arsenal fans, you might actually be happy with this placement. Declan Rice. First, the context. Rice had never scored a direct free kick in his senior career before this match. Not one. Not at West Ham, not at Arsenal, not for England. 0. And he goes and scores 2 in 12 minutes against the most decorated club in Champions League history. In the 58th minute, the first one curves around the wall past Thibaut Courtois. Arsenal fans are going insane. Then he became the first player in Champions League history to score 2 direct free kicks in a single knockout stage match. The first ever. Now here's my honest take. If we're judging these on pure technique alone, that Walter Boo overhead kick or the Benisar volley might edge it. Free kicks, even spectacular ones, are somewhat easier than acrobatic goals. But, and this is a massive but, the Puskas Award isn't just about technique, it's about the moment. And this moment, this is legendary. Your first ever free kick goals are coming in the Champions League quarterfinals against Real Madrid, and you score 2 of them? That's the kind of story people will tell for decades. These goals changed everything. Rating, technical 9 out of 10. Importance, 10 out of 10. Aesthetics, 9 out of 10 total. 9.3 out of 10. This is the definition of a moment. And in football, moments matter. My prediction. So who's actually going to win? Honestly, my money's on Declan Rice. Arsenal has one of the biggest fan bases in the world, and they're going to flood that vote. Plus, FIFA experts love a big Champions League moment, and this was massive. But don't sleep on Rizky Ridho. 270 million Indonesians voting could absolutely shock the world. If Indonesia mobilizes, they could pull off the upset of the century. That's the power of numbers. My dark horse? That Walter Bow overhead kick. If voters actually sit down and watch all 11 goals properly, that one stands out. It's the most difficult goal on the list, technically. But what do you think? Drop your top 3 in the comments right now. And seriously, go vote on FIFA's website before December 3rd. I'll put the link in the description. Your vote actually matters in this, so make it count. If you enjoyed this ranking, smash that like button, subscribe for more content like this, and let me know what other rankings you want to see. Should I rank the Marta Award nominees next? The women's list is just as crazy. When the winner gets announced in January, I'll do a follow-up video. Either I called it or I was wrong. We'll see what happens. Drop your predictions below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.